And I understand that this is going to be probably the hardest thing we ever had to do, man. Because we are emotional beings. We're all emotional beings. And brother, welcome to the Elite Game Podcast. And today I'm going to give you 5 strategies and how to deal with your bullshit ex-wife. So listen right now. Ladies, I love you. I mean, women were the biggest gift that God could give a man. Like, period. This is the truth. But when you ladies are angry at us for whatever reason, some of you, most of you, you get blinded by hatred and all you want to do is hurt and there's no cooperation. And I'm not saying that we're saints and we also do this. But this is a message for the boys. If you are dealing with an ex-wife that right now it's not very cooperative towards finding a solution to a problem that you guys face, which is a divorce right now. I'm going to give you 5 tips that you can use, practical tips you can use in order to help you navigate this rough sea that's ahead of you. Okay? Ladies, do not crucify me. I'm just trying to help out the boys. And as a matter of fact, you can use these tips as well in the same way. So here you go. Here's tip number 1. So this is practical shit that you can do. This is stuff that I did use and I still use sometimes. And what I mean deal with, I mean, we need to have some kind of strategy in life, in everything, in our business, in our marriage, in any part of life. You need a strategy so you can win, so you can live the life that you want. Right? You're not going to debate me on this. So you do need to have some strategies in place to deal with a difficult situation, which is a divorce. So, tip number 1, brother. Pinpoint what she does to piss you off and protect yourself from that. You've lived with this woman, I don't know for how long. You know this woman. There are some things that she might say, might do, the way she might say these things, the way she might do these things that are going to get under your skin. And you know exactly what they are. So I need you to pinpoint them, know what they are ahead of time. You can even make a list, bro. And every time that you see this happening, every time she says those things to you or does that thing to you, then you can use this sentence to bring back the conversation where it's supposed to be. Like, for example, if you guys are talking about kid schedules and there's a conversation that starts to go into the world of bringing back the past and bringing back the things that one of you guys did to the other, you can always say, I hear you, but let's go back and take care of this. Like this sentence here, I hear you, but let's go back and deal with the schedule, can we? Like this will disarm her because you are acknowledging that you hear her and you're bringing the conversation back to talking about something that she wants to talk about too and resolve also. Now, this is probably not going to work 100% of the times, but 60% of the time is going to work every time. Do you know what movie is that from? Come on, man. Anchorman. I know you knew. This is not going to work 100% of the times, but it's a good strategy to have. It's a good statement to have in the back of your mind in order to stir the conversation back to where it's supposed to be. Not in the land of remembering the past and start yelling and arguing, but in actually trying to resolve the situation at hand. All right? Tip number 2 that you can use to deal with your angry ex-wife. Stay in your energy, brother, and protect it. Stay in your energy. Like build a invisible force field like around you. How do you do this? You do this every day with your habits, working out, eating right, learning about how to make more money, having things that you do that make you happy, like go shoot guns, or go for a hike, or go watch a basketball game. Stuff that you do that makes you happy, like do these things, right? And do manly things, shit that brings out your masculine energy. Like build that energy field around you. So then when you are exposed in a situation that is stressful, like a conversation with your ex, then you are somewhat protected, right? But if you forget to do these things, if you put these things in the back burner, if you wake up and you just go to work and then you come home and then you go to sleep and then you watch TV and then you wake up again and go to work, like that's not going to build this energy field around you. It's not. So you got to do things in order to make you powerful, in order for you to feel energetic, strong, emotionally, here, and physically too. So stay in your energy. So when the conversation happens that you are talking with your ex and all of a sudden you feel like she says something and you feel like you're starting to get bothered and annoyed, right? Because you already have inner strength, it's going to be easier for you to stay calm and return the conversation to where it's supposed to go, where it's supposed to be. Using things like, I hear you, but let's focus on this. All right, bro. Tip number 3, decide what you will tolerate and not tolerate from this woman. Like this needs to be put in a concrete box. The life you live is the life you tolerate. Screaming, insults, dragging you back into like the same old fucking conversation or whatever it is. Like figure out what you will not tolerate. And when the conversation starts heading that way, you cut it off. You will say something. If you want to go back talking about this calmly, then I can do that. And I want to do this. Otherwise, I'm going to hang up and we're going to have to restart this conversation some other time. So if you tolerate the yelling and the screaming, and if you do the same thing, and I understand that this is going to be probably the hardest thing we ever had to do, man. Because we are emotional beings. We're all emotional beings. And like the conversation of marriage that involves kids and involves like memories and the destruction of those memories and everything that divorce brings, it's fucking hard, man. It's really hard for everyone. For the husband, for the wife, for every single one of us. But as a man right now, I'm asking you to decide what you will tolerate and not tolerate in the conversations and interactions you have with your ex, because that's going to make it easier for you to stay in your lane and stay calm. If you see something coming, that's something you do not tolerate, then you can absolutely right there cut it off and not waste your time and energy in something that you will not tolerate anymore. Right, this is very powerful, man. If you are able to implement this. Tip number 4, bro. Resentment is one of the worst feelings you can keep inside your heart. Resentment and anger towards someone or something is like a disease, man. It's like a cancer inside of you that's only going to get bigger. And ultimately, it's going to affect all your life. It's going to affect your new relationships, romantics or not. It's going to affect the relationships you have with your children, your interactions, how you talk to them, what you do, how you play with them. If you have anger in your heart, if you have resentment in your heart, then you need to let it go. You need to forgive. And it's especially hard to forgive someone and at the same time dealing with them in a daily basis, weekly basis, or whatever it is, trying to figure out and resolve this divorce situation, and everything reminds you of that thing that hurt you. And I understand this, bro. I get it. I get it. But it's a daily fight that you're going to have. A daily fight to forgive her and forgive yourself of all the shit that hurt you, hurt her, hurt the family. Because as long as you carry that inside, then that's going to spread like a cancer to everything else you have in your life, bro. So get rid of that shit. Just throw it away, bro. Throw it away. And the last thing that I wanted to give you a tip on is decide what type of man you want to be. Decide what type of man you want to be and what type of father you want to be. Because a man without a goal, a man without a target, it's a lost man. It's a man that's lost. That's lost. If you don't have a goal and a target, then you're just going to keep reacting to life and to other people's plans and goals and targets, including your ex. So what type of man do you want to be? What type of father do you want to be? Okay, I want to be this type of father. Great. Now, what do you have to do to be that type of father? And that type of man or that type of husband that you're going to build yourself so you can give that to your next wife. And hopefully the last one. What do you want to be? And when you have that clear in your mind and in your heart, then you can start building, acting like you are that guy. So you can become that guy. And that gives you tremendous purpose and power. And it will help you navigate this ugly road, which is divorce. And this ugly road, which is dealing with your ex. Necessary and definitely a learning experience. I know. Just like millions of men know this. But necessary. And the very last thing I would tell you is this, bro. Or ask you is never give up. Never, ever give up. Like, for example, if you're in a situation where you're fighting for your children, you're fighting to have visitation rights, you're fighting to have custody, you're fighting to see them more. Like, do not ever give up on this, even if it takes years. It took me years. And now my heart is at peace, my mind is at peace. Because now I'm able to spend time and be in my children's life the way I want it to be. So don't ever give up, bro. Ever. Ever. Remember, stay elite here in your goals and in your habits, bro. See you next time.